Hi there, this is Lisa Marie at Insurance Agency Marketing. I am so happy to have you here. I'm an annuity marketer here, easy into a sales director role, and I am super happy to have Ben here from Farmers as well, um, and have his help with this presentation. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. It says that you can, so I will just trust that everything's cool. It's good to see everybody here. I see some names that I recognize. Um, all right. So anyway, this is Lisa Marie. Thanks for joining us. The first thing I want to go over is our new producer builders program. I do see some people in attendance here that have taken advantage of this program. Just like our best resource is um, clients and that refer us for business. I know you love getting referrals from clients. We love getting referrals from our most valuable agents. Bring in somebody as well, and we'll go over some of what you get for that. But this is when you first join IAMS in the first 6 months, 180 days, bring in some production and get some stuff. The best thing you could do is help us to reinvest in your business. We believe in you, and we only make money when you make money. So we have great programs that can help you to build your business, and we're happy to go over those with you and happy to help you pay for it as well. This is the referred producer program I mentioned. You get a bonus just for bringing someone in, and then you get a little extra when they write business. It does not take away from them. We actually pay that on top. We also have marketing reimbursement programs where we pay you some marketing dollars for every 100,000 of premium. Our back office support is the one piece that I am very, very passionate about because I've worked in the back office area and still do help out sometimes with that. We will take, if you have a piece of business to write, our sales directors will hold your hand through finding the right product. We will help you with your application. We will make sure that it's perfect before we send it on. We will follow up with the carriers and make sure that it is going smoothly to make sure that you get paid as quickly as possible. Our website is an amazing tool, and I use it all day, every day, especially for our rates, which Farmers comes up quite a bit on top. For annuity grids, for submitting e-applications, which we'll go over as well. There's term quoters. We have so many things on our website that are helpful to our agents. You don't have to go to 5, 10, 15 different websites to get everything you need. You can just come straight to us. Firelight is one that I was talking about. You now have access to Firelight through the IAMS website. I love, love, love Firelight because I've worked in the back office support. It is a great way to get some quick quotes. It's a great way to submit business. So give it a try if you haven't. There are some great little tutorials in there for Firelight. And if you have trouble finding it, just give me a call. The really cool thing about running business through Firelight is that your business gets issued a lot more quickly. And it's more difficult to mess up on your app. I know all of you, if I could see you, you'd be raising your hand and say, yes, I've messed up an app or missed a box to fill in. Firelight won't let you do that. You go through and it makes sure that you have everything you need. And you get paid faster. Getting paid is good. Some other marketing solutions we have customized brochures, we have customized turnkey solutions, we have digital solutions. Our creative team is amazing. They can make you logos, they can make you business cards, they can make you stationery, they can build you a website, they can help you to market. We can help you with everything you need for your business. All right, next big one is IAMS Wealth Management. We want to help you to improve your business. So if that means helping you to get your license, we'll do that. If that means that if you'd like to get your Series 65, we'd love to help you and help you get some managed money fees to help you get your increase in your revenue. So reach out to us if you want us to hook you up with IAMS Wealth Management. Life and Annuity Academy. We have one coming up in the next week. That one's full, but we have another one coming up in June. We have amazing speakers at these. We have a lot of resources available at them, a lot of tools and ideas that you can just bounce off of each other at this as well. Top Producer Escape, we do these every couple of years. This one is at Kiowa Island. So this is going to be an amazing trip. It's beautiful there. We even have a top 20 trip extension where you can get a little extra time in downtown Charleston, which is also beautiful. If you're not a golfer like I am not, I know, shame upon me. There is a beautiful spa there. There's hiking, there's shopping, there's all kinds of great things, and not to mention the golf, which, even if you're a bad golfer, isn't bad. One last one, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, just go on our website. I just want to kind of breeze through these little commercials for us because I want to get to the important stuff, which is great rates for a great company. I'm going to hand this over to Ben and let him take over from here. All
Hi.
right, Ben, there you go.
Hey, can everyone hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, great. Very nice to meet you all. Thanks so much for joining the webinar. I'm Ben Jacobs. I'm the CEO of Farmers Life Insurance Company. Hopefully, some of you have, some familiarity with Farmers. We've been at the top of the kind of MYGA crediting rate charts probably for the last year, and we've been working for IAMS, working with them for probably the last year as well. So hopefully some of you are familiar. But just to give you a little bit of background, Farmers Life, which was founded about 25 years ago. We are domiciled in Knoxville, Tennessee. We are currently licensed in 22 states, mostly in the South, but we've made some progress in the Midwest. We actually just got our 22nd state, which is Indiana. That was yesterday, so there should be an announcement in the next couple of days there. And we are currently rated B++ by AM Best. That's also relatively recent. We got that rating in December of this past year. And again, we like to be very competitive when it comes to MYGA rates. And that product has been out, for the last couple of years. But we do plan to launch additional products as well. So we plan to launch a fixed indexed annuity product. That was actually supposed to launch on April 1st, but we had a Credit Suisse index there. So we decided to kind of remove that index and work on some, additional indices. So that's probably going to still be maybe mid-May, late May, but that should come out soon. It should be a really competitive product as well. But in terms of just dealing with Farmers Life, we're a family-owned company, and we really try to approach things a little bit differently. We really like to focus on service. So when you call, Farmers Life, the home office, you'll probably speak to a real person, no automated answering machines. And we really like to turn things around pretty quickly. And if any of you have gotten contracted with us, if you've used Surance Bay or SureLC, typically we could turn contracting around in 24, 48 hours. And probably even more importantly, the same thing goes for new business. So I know a lot of people are working on cases, and there's 1035 and transfers, and those things take a lot of time. But when you deal with farmers and you submit a piece of business, you'll typically get a policy number within the next 24, 48 hours, and those transfer forms go out that same day, and we follow up that same day. So I think we've been able to turn things around extremely quickly, especially compared to our competitors. And the other thing that we've spent a fair amount of time and effort and money on is our website itself. So I thought it might be a good idea to kind of show you all our website. So the website is farmerslifeins.com or farmerslifeinsurance.com. And on the basic site that's kind of open to the public, you'll find out more information about us, about our annuities and products, which again right now is just the MYGA, but with the plan to launch the FIA pretty soon, we have a little calculator here and some kind of basic information that really anyone can kind of pull down. But where I really think it's where Farmers has differentiated itself is within our agent portal. So I'm just going to log in real quick. Okay, so this is the agent portal that all of you should see. So we really tried to make it as intuitive as possible. So here's any contracting information that you might need. Again, you could also use Surance Bay or SureLC. Here's all the new business resources. So if you wanted to do an app, you just kind of click the app and everything, you could immediately download the PDF. Same thing with the replacement form. So it's organized by state. Same thing with the transfer form. Everything is kind of right at your fingertips, fairly easy to use. And then here's your policy form. So if you need a withdrawal form or an RMD form or there's any type of claim. And then we also, of course, have all of our marketing material. So we've got a financial strength piece. We've got an overview brochure, a product brochure, the current rate sheet. So if any of you are kind of curious what the current rates are, here they are. 5-year is currently at 5.50%. 3 is 5.25%. $10,000 minimum, and then we have these very attractive and low cost riders. The 5% withdrawal rider, when we launched the product, crediting rates were like 2.5%. So that was really a rider to increase the liquidity there, but it also allows for RMDs, no matter how large the RMD is. And then we have our enhanced benefit rider, which allows for the annuitant to take out their funds if, God forbid, they have to go to a nursing home or have a terminal illness. And those, again, are only 10 basis points. And what I think is important to note about Farmers and our products is that what you see is really what you get. There's no gotchas. So I know that some other carriers, they show you a somewhat high crediting rate. But then if you wanted something basic like, some liquidity, right? Again, so we have free interest withdrawals. So on our 5-year today, at no cost whatsoever, you can take out that 5.5% interest, and that's at no cost. And if God forbid, the annuitant passes away, their beneficiaries get full account value. I know that there are some competitors of ours where, to get account value is like 25 basis points. So they have a little bit of a teaser rate. And if you don't, then you get surrender value, which, I think is, not super moral there. But so again, what you see is we get free interest withdrawals, full account value at death, and everything is kind of super easy to work with. So here's all the brochures, marketing material. And what we also have done is we've developed our own proprietary e-application. So you could just hit start e-app, and it's not Firelight, although we do plan to get Firelight in the near future. We actually developed this in-house, super easy to use. You just put everything in, and you could hit submit, and then as you hit submit, it'll tell you everything that needs to still be filled out. You could save a draft and then come back to it later. And then as soon as that application is submitted, it's sent via DocuSign to the annuitant. They click DocuSign, then it goes back to the agent, click sign, and then the application is complete, goes right to new business, and you should get a policy number immediately. We also have our own illustration software that we developed ourselves. So you can put in, client's name, age, dollar amount, and it'll kind of automatically show you an illustration. You could download that to share with your clients as well. And then in terms of submitting, let's say new business, there's a few different options. You could obviously paper mail it. We take paper apps. We don't just take e-apps. We take paper apps. You could physically mail that to our admin office. You can email the app to us. You could fax it, but you could also use what we have as our upload tool. So really any form that you have, just type, your name and a brief description of what the app is, and then you could just kind of upload any document. It goes right to us as well. So we really try to prioritize ease of doing business. And then once, let's say business is submitted, what we have is a separate secure server that houses all of our client data. And you'll be able to check all of, that's called My Business Portal, as you see here. And that will have anything that's been submitted. And it'll give you any status updates for any of your apps. You could go back to the apps and check the status whenever you want. And then the annuitants will also have access via their policy holder portal, which is also a secure portal to check, their account value and any other information that they might have. Let me see what else. So that's our website. Again, super easy to use. I think farmers, again, we've been doing business with IAMS for quite some time. I think there's been a lot of positive feedback. And we've got a great product. I think our commissions are at market, maybe slightly even above market. And then maybe most importantly is kind of certainty of execution and getting policies in the door quickly, so that people could obviously get the policy issued and you guys ultimately paid. I guess with that, I don't know if I could open up for questions or anything like that. Please, Marie.
Absolutely. If you have any questions, just type them in and I will make sure that we get those answered. And so I'll just keep watching this while, so people have time to come up with their questions. I have a couple of polls that I could do. Those are always fun. So let me throw those on there. If you want some more information, then it is a great time to ask. The first one is, would you like more information on Farmer's Life? Don't be afraid to hit yes or no. No skin off of our noses, so that we know what you have interest in, so that we can continue to do what we do in the way that is helpful to you. So if you'd like more information on that, just hit yes, and if not, hit no, and I can send you their rate sheet or anything else that you want. I can follow up with you and make sure that you get what you need. I'll keep an eye out for questions here as well. I'm going to leave that poll open for a few more seconds. We like to run through these nice and quick because it doesn't take long to push a button, and make sure that we get all of our responses so I can make sure everybody gets the information that they'd like. Yeah, I have to agree. From working on the back office, Ben, that Farmers has been one of the easier, definitely one of the top, if not the top, then the top three as far as ease to work with. I do love that we can actually call and talk to someone, just like when you call and talk to IAMS. You guys know we don't send anyone to voicemail. We don't put anybody just immediately on hold. You always get a person. So, all right, so I'm going to close this poll. And I'm gonna ask another one. So we talked about IAMS Wealth Management. So if you'd like more information on IAMS Wealth Management, I could have Duncan reach out to you. If that's something that you have always wanted to get your Series 65 or anything that, if you need a place to put your business that's not going to take as much of an override or hold you captive, that's a great place to put your business. So I'm going to leave that there for a few minutes while I watch for questions. Okay, hang on. All right. All right, I'm just watching for questions here. I think I have one. Oh, okay, here's one from Jeff. He's asking, he noticed on the financial strength that you have the financial strength of a higher rated carrier. Um, is it, I guess the question is the B++ rating. Um, I have a little bit of that. I believe that you have to work your way up from that. Is that right, Ben?
Yeah, so it was our first time getting rated by AM Best, and they even acknowledged that our kind of financials are probably more in line with an A minus or maybe even an A rated carrier, but they don't like to give those out right out the gate. So we do plan to, get a higher rating 12 months after. So hopefully by December of this year, we'll maybe get upgraded to like an A minus or maybe even an A. We were formerly A rated by a company called Demotech, if anyone is familiar with Demotech. They're another smaller rating agency. I think they're more in the P&C space. So again, it really is just a matter of time before we're in the A's.
Great. I think another one just came up. Let me see. What's your Standard and Poor's rating, Moody's rating, Comdex rating?
At this time, we are only AM Best rated. We've had some internal conversations about getting an additional rating. Those conversations have kind of just started, but there is a chance that we do get maybe a Kroll or a Moody's rating sometime in the next few months. To be honest, we were, when we got rated by Demotech, we got the A rating. We thought that that would be sufficient. And then everyone's like, oh, but you need an AM Best rating. So we went and we did that. And we asked around if people, cared that much about having additional ratings. And the feedback was that it didn't really make that big of a difference. So we decided to kind of hold off on it. But as we grow, we think that it just might make sense to just to have another thing to kind of hang our hat on.
All right, very good. Let me see if we have any more questions. I don't see any other questions so far today. For those who checked yes on that you'd like more information for farmers, I will be reaching out to you either today or tomorrow, but also feel free to give us a call. Our number is 800-255-5055. You'll see that on our screen. You could ask for Lisa Marie. Um, I am here pretty much all day, every day. So happy to take your call. And I'll be reaching out to you if you're looking for more info. Thank you so much, Ben, for joining us today. I know this was kind of like a fast and furious webinar, but that's great because you get the basic info, squeeze it in, and get some out. Hang on, let me see. Oh, okay. I had another question. Is this the Farmers Insurance, the company that does auto and fire insurance?
No, we
Yeah, no, it's
Farmers Life
different.
Insurance
Yeah.
Company is not affiliated with Farmers Insurance, the large P&C carrier.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not the same. Yeah. I've been asked that a lot myself and have answered that. Not the only person that's asked that, just like there are other carriers with similar, names, but no, it's not affiliated with the property and casualty. And even though they have a great jingle, not our farmers, but it's definitely a great company. So also, if you come up with any more questions after we close this webinar, like I said, feel free to give me a call or you could email me, Lisa Marie at iamsinc.com. But seriously, just give me a call. And if I don't know the answer, I will call Ben and get the answer. So we can definitely get you taken care of. All right. Thanks again. We really appreciate you. And everyone have an amazing day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.